You have to be clear that your role is you are serving people because they have a problem, that you had a problem first that you solved. So now they need you and they want you because you can solve their problem. Now, what is that problem? That problem is I need to make money. That's why I have this business. You have to have leverage if you want to make money. If you want to make that annual income into a monthly income, you have to use leverage. What you lack in skill, what you lack in knowledge, you make it up in leverage. I could not create 6 videos that I post every day if I would still have to learn how to edit videos and do it. I couldn't do it. But then I have resources. I know where to find the one that could do it for me and what it takes for them to do it for me. So again, leverage, understand leverage. People who makes a lot of money faster, you have to make a lot of money faster, is because they use leverage. In our business, the reason why you try to learn all these social media platforms, I'm talking about Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, those are the platforms. But the most used and the highest one is YouTube and Facebook. You know, you cannot learn everything at the same time. You have to focus first. I think in ABA, we're focusing on Facebook, okay? Because it's the most used platform. And YouTube, eventually we'll get YouTube. But we have to learn TikTok and all those things. Eventually, we will have all those in our ABA. But the reason why you have to master these platforms if you want to really build a big business is you can only build a big business if you're able to create an audience who follow you and an audience who subscribe to you. Because from those audience, that's where you get your leads. How many leads do you need to really? I found from talking to different people in my entire organization around the world, it happens for them when they started getting 20 leads in one day, 50 will really get you profit. 50 leads in a day. It's doable. I have so many people in my entire organization who are going -3, -4, -5. Somebody just made it to -6. And they're telling me these things. Their downlines are doing so many leads a day, and altogether it adds up, and that's how they make these big sales in their whole organization. But you will have to master the use of the platforms to get the audience, to get the leads, and to master converting those leads into customers through the offer. You have to be clear that your role is you are serving people because they have a problem, that you had a problem first that you solved. So now they need you and they want you because you can solve their problem. Now, what is that problem? That problem is I need to make money. That's why I have this business. And once I solve my problem and I'm able to make money, then a lot of other people wants me because they want to know how I did it. So you have to be clear on that. You're offering a solution to their problem. Everybody have that problem. Everybody wants to make money. And you have the answer. You have the online business. You have something to offer. That's your job. Your job is to offer them a solution to their problem. And our business is what you offer. It has to be clear with you when you're talking to somebody until it gives you confidence that, yeah, I have something good to offer, so you should listen to me. To everybody that you're talking to. You create an audience by having followers, by having subscribers. From that audience, you're gonna get the leads, and then from the leads, you give an offer, and then they join you and they buy from you. But you're gonna master all those stages of the business. You have to be an interesting person. You cannot just be talking about the business on social media. If all you talk is about your business on social media, they're gonna get tired of you. You have to be an interesting person, a whole person. That's the name of the game now. There are people called influencers, okay? After a while, when you become very well known, you're called an influencer. Whatever you offer people want to listen to because you have become an influencer. The way you become an influencer, they also call you a content creator. You create a content that you will put on your Facebook. You create a content that you show on your video and post on your YouTube. Okay, but these are the skill sets you're gonna develop to make your annual income become your monthly income. Now, I'm gonna summarize this level of stages, okay? It might take you longer, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or you can compress it to a year or less. But I'm gonna show you those stages of how you make your annual income your monthly income. Okay, the first level, the first stage of a human being's making money is like, for instance, when a person, you can make up to 50,000 doing that, or even on a job, a minimum wage earner or a regular employee can make up to 50,000. Okay, this is what you call hard personal work. You are exchanging time, your time with money. That's the equivalent of what I was talking about, running a mile, okay? As against me going on a bicycle for 2 miles at the same time because I have a leverage, okay? So the first stage is you have no leverage. You're exchanging your time with money, and 99% of the people in the world are at that level because that's how the school kind of brainwash everybody. You learn this particular skill and that's where you fit in society and that's what you do. And you exchange your time for money for the next 40 years. Okay, now, the second level, you can make between $50,000 to $250,000. And that's when you start to use leverage. Our business is a leverage. What do you mean by a leverage? Leverage is you do something once, you keep getting paid over and over and over for it. Like when you recruit somebody. I've been doing this business 20 years now. There are people that I recruited 20 years ago. I'm still getting paid until today for the job I did 20 years ago, 18 years ago, 15 years ago. Okay, like my guest today that's here, he's from Malaysia, but he's the upline of all of India. And I'm fortunate because he got recruited into my organization 15 years ago. He told me right now. He joined the company 15 years ago. And all of India, he is the upline. And I keep getting paid on the whole country of India. And that's a lot because at one point they said they're gonna beat America in sales. And they really did. They really did. They beat America in sales. And I'm getting paid for it. For something that happened 15 years ago until now, and I continue to get, that's what you call leverage, okay? 50,000 to 250,000. There are people who can manage their time, and there are people who can manage their time and other people's time. That's leverage. You're not just managing yourself, you're managing yourself and other people. That's the equivalent of like a bicycle. You're riding on a team, on an organization. Depending on how big your organization is, you can compare it to a bicycle or a car or a sports car or an airplane. Could you imagine the leverage of an airplane where you go so fast? Okay, that's how these millionaires make money. That's their leverage.